We are pleased to welcome you to the presentation of the video guide for future crafting, leveraging prompt engineering and AI for scenario planning on the transformative power of artificial intelligence, AI, in strategic scenario planning, a game-changing force across industries, enabling organizations to rethink how they prepare for the future. AI-powered planning paves the way for a future where adaptability is second nature. By the end of this session, you'll have a deeper understanding of how to harness AI to navigate uncertainty confidently, brought to you by the European Federation of Consulting Engineering Associations in cooperation with Innovations Vortagen. Let's break down today's agenda. We'll start by setting the scene and showcasing the new normal of a dynamic environment, which highlights the shortcomings of traditional strategic approaches to addressing today's challenges. Then, we'll delve into scenario planning, a methodology designed to anticipate various possible futures. Finally, we'll examine how AI complements strategic scenario planning, accelerates processes, and unlocks new possibilities. The world today is defined by rapid change, unpredictability, and constant disruption, a reality we call the new normal. Global economic shocks, shifting geopolitical alliances, and technological advancements like AI and IoT have disrupted traditional business paradigms. Organizations must adapt to an environment where static strategies no longer suffice. The new normal demands agility and innovation, urging leaders to embrace dynamic models that account for evolving complexities while building resilience for supply chain disruptions and complying with more regulations due to climate change. Global uncertainty has steadily increased over the years, clouding the future. The world is in the midst of an unprecedented era of uncertainty. Over the last several years, global shocks have introduced a new normal of turbulence and unpredictability, which has profound implications for economic growth, political stability, and societal cohesion. In recent years, key drivers of uncertainty have shifted dramatically. Trade tensions and pandemics spiked, causing economic instability and leading to supply chain and energy challenges. These shocks are not isolated. They are deeply interlinked. In today's world, technology, including advancements in artificial intelligence, accelerates these connections. While AI offers solutions, it also introduces vulnerabilities, such as the potential for cyberattacks and misinformation campaigns. Key uncertainties driving this outlook include macroeconomic risks, highlighted by inflation, recession fears, and resource scarcity. With 90% of companies citing economic instability as their primary concern, it's clear that navigating the future will require agility and resilience. The Global Risk Perception Chart illustrates the outlook of concern. In the short term, a staggering 30% of experts predict a turbulent environment, with only 1% anticipating calm. Looking ahead 10 years, the risks remain elevated, with over 60% still expecting turbulence and limited progress toward stability. Geopolitical divisions, particularly within Europe, compound these challenges. Fragmentation across the EU is rising as political conflicts and divergent national interests create roadblocks to unity. Meanwhile, security risks are escalating, with malicious actors targeting infrastructure, businesses, and governments at an alarming rate. As one event can create a ripple effect of risks. The complexities of our interconnected world create cascading risks, where one disruption triggers a chain reaction across multiple domains. A landscape highlighting a complex network of uncertainties. The world is grappling with significant challenges that are compounding instability. Societal polarization and economic downturns are creating vulnerabilities like labor shortages, rising debt, and weakened infrastructure. Meanwhile, technological risks, such as AI disruptions, cyber threats, and the spread of disinformation, are deepening divides and worsening global instability. Long-term pressures, including climate change and resource scarcity, further amplify uncertainty, making it harder for organizations to plan effectively. As the future becomes more complex and unpredictable, leaders face the urgent task of adapting strategies to navigate these overlapping risks with clarity and resilience. In today's dynamic world, companies must rethink their strategies. Traditional tools, such as the experience curve, portfolio strategies, and capital pricing models, are reaching their limits as growth rates become increasingly unpredictable and industry boundaries blur. Strategies that once relied on stable trends now struggle to adapt to fast-changing global challenges, where agility and real-time adaptation are critical. Similarly, frameworks like Porter's 5 Forces face constraints in a world where competitors and industries are no longer clearly defined. This evolving complexity demands more dynamic, flexible, and adaptive tools to guide strategy and decision-making in a rapidly shifting environment effectively. An answer to this challenge can be scenario planning, a strategic tool that offers a multi-perspective, adaptive approach to preparing for an uncertain future. While this presentation offers an overview of the process and its applications, I encourage you to explore additional insights and deeper details by scanning the QR codes on this slide. Scenario planning, at its core, is a structured process that simplifies complexity into actionable insights. It consists of 4 key steps. The first step is identifying driving forces, where key trends, uncertainties, and dynamics shaping the world are analyzed to provide a foundation for understanding potential changes. Next, we move to defining critical uncertainties, where these uncertainties are mapped into a scenario matrix to explore their possible impact and significance. From there, the process advances to developing plausible scenarios, creating flexible frameworks that envision various potential futures. Finally, the fourth step is discussing implications, where these scenarios are used to craft adaptive strategies, enabling organizations to prepare effectively for diverse and unpredictable outcomes. This approach helps decision-makers navigate complexity with confidence and agility. Although this methodology equips organizations to prepare for diverse futures, while highly effective, traditional scenario planning has one major drawback. It's time-consuming, often taking weeks or months to complete. This is where AI comes in. While this presentation offers an overview of AI and its potential, I encourage you to scan the QR codes on this slide to explore additional insights and deeper details. Let me guide you now through the ChatGPT interface and its core functionalities. We begin with the configuration zone. This is your setup space. Here, you can define parameters, upload datasets, create custom AIs, and access other users' AIs to suit your project's unique requirements. It's a crucial step to ensure that outputs are precise, relevant, and actionable. The centerpiece of the interface is the interaction zone, where most of your work takes place. This is the space where you input your tasks, queries, or instructions and receive immediate, generative AI-driven responses. Whether you're summarizing a document, generating a strategic plan, or even creating visual content, this is where the AI transforms your inputs into results. It's important to emphasize that ChatGPT is a collaborative tool, not a replacement. While it adapts to your needs and streamlines processes, reviewing its outputs for accuracy is essential, especially in critical applications. This ensures reliability and strengthens its role as a strategic partner in your workflows. Now, let's talk about how to work effectively with AI, which brings us to the concept of prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is the art of crafting precise and structured instructions to guide the AI in producing accurate and relevant outputs. To make the most of AI like GPT-4, it's critical to follow a few steps when crafting prompts. First, define the task clearly. Be specific about the objective or question you want addressed. A vague prompt leads to vague results. Next, provide context. Give relevant background information, such as industry details, timeframes, or specific conditions. This situates the AI and ensures its output aligns with your needs. You can also offer examples to clarify expectations and guide the AI's response structure. For instance, showing a sample output can help refine the AI's focus. Another helpful step is to set a persona for the AI. For example, you can instruct it to respond as an industry expert or a data analyst, shaping the tone and style of the output. Finally, specify the format of the output, whether it's bullet points, a table, or a full report, and include validation criteria to ensure critical aspects are addressed. Prompt engineering is an iterative process. By refining and adjusting your prompts based on the AI's initial responses, you can achieve results that are highly aligned with your goals. Custom GPT models are built to deliver precise and domain-specific outputs by integrating clear instructions and relevant datasets. In this example, the model is configured for scenario planning in the construction industry. Task-oriented prompts and labeled datasets ensure that the AI operates with transparency and contextual accuracy. These models leverage the full capabilities of integrated tools, making them particularly effective for complex workflows like scenario planning. They support tailored business logic and workflows, aligning outputs with strategic goals. Additionally, they can be updated with new files to keep insights current, ensuring adaptability over time. While upload limitations exist, proper dataset management maximizes the model's effectiveness. AI-based scenario planning streamlines and enhances the traditional process by complementing the 4 steps. Let's explore how it works. The first step focuses on identifying driving forces. AI scans vast datasets, internal reports, research papers, and external sources to uncover key trends, driving forces, and uncertainties that shape the strategic landscape. Tools like spider diagrams and 360-degree stakeholder feedback visualizations ensure that insights are comprehensive and actionable. By analyzing these elements, the AI prioritizes the most impactful and relevant inputs, providing a solid foundation for planning. Next is defining critical uncertainties. At this stage, the GPT model can evaluate and rank the driving forces based on their importance and level of uncertainty. It can create visual representations, such as impact/uncertainty grids and interdependency maps, highlighting relationships and potential causality chains. These tools provide a clear framework for understanding how key uncertainties interact, ensuring the planning process is well-structured and grounded in critical insights. In the third step, the focus shifts to developing plausible scenarios. GPT generates detailed narratives and figurative depictions to represent potential futures. Tools like structured scenario frameworks and historical trend analyses bring these scenarios to life, helping teams visualize what different outcomes might look like. For example, a plausible scenario such as regulated resilience might highlight a future shaped by sustainable innovation and policy-driven stability. This step ensures that scenarios are not only insightful but also practical and tailored to organizational needs. Finally, we move to discussing implications and strategies. Here, the GPT model assesses the impact of each scenario on areas like resources, operations, and market positioning. Tools such as comparative impact assessments and prioritized strategy grids guide this analysis, ensuring outputs are actionable. The GPT then generates innovative strategic options, prioritizing them based on feasibility and alignment with organizational objectives. These insights help translate scenarios into clear, actionable strategies that prepare organizations for diverse futures. At this point, the collaboration between humans and AI is particularly valuable, as it enables the broader recommendations provided by AI to be cross-checked with expert knowledge. This process ensures the development of strategic recommendations tailored to the specific industry. A workshop involving relevant experts can suffice to achieve this alignment. With its ability to integrate advanced visualization tools and generate actionable scenarios, ChatGPT elevates scenario planning into a dynamic, precise, and highly efficient process. One picture can often describe more than 1,000 words, and GPT accomplishes this nowadays by creating realistic visuals, such as an example of the most likely scenario created in this conversation. It empowers organizations to anticipate challenges, seize opportunities, and navigate the complexities of an ever-changing global landscape with unparalleled speed and clarity. Acting as a guiding light, AI helps chart a clear path through the uncertainties, turning complexity into actionable insights. AI is more than a tool, it's a co-pilot in navigating uncertainty. This tool is not just about content creation. It also validates assumptions and adapts rapidly to changing contexts. Embrace AI as your co-pilot. It transforms processes that once took weeks into tasks completed within minutes. Whether you need tailored insights, actionable diagrams, or inspiration for complex strategies, tools like ChatGPT amplify your creativity and efficiency. Experiment boldly. AI unlocks hidden potential and drives innovation. Finally, we'd like to draw your attention once more to the Insights section, which features compelling use cases in transportation, construction, and climate adaptation. These examples not only illuminate untapped potential, but also highlight critical considerations for informed decision-making. By offering practical guidance and inspiration, these cases serve as a valuable resource to navigate specific challenges and shape strategic approaches tailored to your needs. We hope to have provided you with a practical tool for developing your own unique strategic planning. EFCA The European Federation of Consulting Engineering Associations would be delighted if you leverage this tool to navigate through uncertain and challenging times. Take care.